Hello, welcome back everyone. I've brought in this penging that I did a few weeks ago with the stone wall that I did out the polystyrene, and I wanted to make a stone wall. If anybody was watching my last video, I started making this wall and I ran out of time, so I finished it now. I think basically what I did, if you didn't see the video, was I just laid it down on a piece of plastic, put down a piece of plastic, and then I used super glue and dipped the super glue in, and then a bit of bread soda, put some bread soda into this little container, just glue that on each piece, and you basically just get the stone, put it where you want it, and just put a drop of super glue, and then you just put some of the powder on and it dries instantly. So then when I lift it up, I've got a nice kind of flat front on it. So today I'm going to put it in here. I'm hoping it's the right length. So before I do put it in here, what I want to do is just get I have some old compost here, which I've just put a bit of water on. So I've just got that kind of mushy. I'm just going to rub that in and try and fill in the gaps a bit of the wall like this. Just going to push it into all the gaps between the stones. Just fill them in like this as best I can. Eventually they'll probably fill in with moss and that anyway, but just to give them a bit of a helping start, just basically going to grout it with this bit of compost. Worked in there. Just like that. So you can see it's kind of filled in all the cracks. What I might do, see if I can just pack out some of the back of it as well, just to help keep the moisture in, fill in them cracks as well. On this side is going to be seen, obviously it's going to be in the soil, but it might just help to keep some of the moisture into the front of it. Last bit there on that end. So, stones there. Okay, that'll do for now. There. Just give my hands a wipe. Okay, so that's our front now. So what I might do now is just get a soft brush. Just clean that off a bit, so it's just in the cracks. Like that. Obviously when we water it, I don't want to be putting too much water on it, it'll just wash it all out again. Maybe just give it a wipe with this towel here. So I just want it in the cracks if I can. Rid of that. And then what my plan is, I've got a couple of little bits of moss, 2 different types here. I'm just going to shave off the moss as tight and small as I can. just help collect the pores. Like I say, a lot of this will probably wash off, but just to give it a start in, we'll do this. Just getting it as fine as I can. Could put it into my my grinder, which I grind up my fertilizer in, but I only need a little bit, so that'll do with that one. And this one, I'll just try and get it chopped up nice and small as well. Stone now, we don't want him in there, take him out. A bit like garnishing. Okay, see how we go with that. It's all chopped up fine. What I'm going to do with that is rub it in to all them cracks, but I think first thing I'll do is put it into the actual planting first. Okay, so we need to get this one out. The trees now are going to have to come out again. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, this one's growing quite well already. Down there a second. Out this polystyrene wall. Now let's see if we can. Hopefully it's the right size. Yeah, fits in there okay. Just on top of the lid there. Okay, we'll try and get this plant back in now. Still probably blocking the camera view now, but I'm just trying to get him in as quickly as I can. A bit of soil for there. Just going to top that up with a bit of soil now. Moss has gone quite dry, so it's a warm, hot day again today, so I have to go and water the trees in a minute. I can use this new bit of moss we have here, pinning this in. Actually peel this back because we don't need it this thick now. The wall's strong enough to hold. I only had it that thick because the polystyrene wall was quite weak. Just put that bit of moss in there. See what I might do before I do put the moss in. Maybe just put a bit of fine Acadama on it, just to help the moss to Okay, so before I plant all the moss in the front, this needs a bit of soil back here too. That's the filling, okay. I'll just get this moss now that I've kind of chopped up small, and we'll see if we can just squash it in here, get it to stick in them crevices. Maybe tweezers might be the better job. Stick it in there. This job. It would have been easier to do this while it was laying down. Going to push it into the wet compost. Hopefully we'll get some moss growing in amongst the rocks. Should happen alright, easy enough. I will just moss the front of it. I'll just go and get some more moss now, because this moss here is all full of weeds, so I may as well go and get some new stuff. I'll just pause the video there a second. Okay, we've got some more moss here now. See, I'm just going to empty this in and wet it down a bit. It's very dry. Just moisten it up a bit. Stuff is a lot finer, so won't be hiding so much of the wall this time. Splash it all in. A bit in here. Right there, we'll pull him out. Just see if I can get a little bit of moss over this root ball here, just to give it a bit of moisture until it takes again. just found in amongst the moss a little tiny fern, so we'll see if we can get that in somewhere. Get it in that part of the wall there. These actually I've collected out of stone walls, these little ferns. So I want to go in there. Maybe we can divide it up into smaller pieces. Piece here. Try and stick it in here. Okay. And what I'll do is just go along the top of the wall and put bits of moss here and there in it. That. Hole there. Hole there. Okay. Can't give it a spray because my spray bot's open, so I'll get some spray in a minute. Now the other thing we could possibly do to add a little bit of detail is put a couple of stones like they're falling off the wall, but again we'll have to have a bit of moss on them. We don't want them just looking like they've just fallen off. Maybe we can stick them into the side moss a bit. Like they're falling off at some stage. Like that. It's really subtle, but it's just another little thing to add. Another bit of a fern there. We'll just stick him down the bottom of the wall there. Okay. Trees are looking okay. They need a bit of watering, alright. Maybe give this one a bit of a pruning back just to keep it from getting too big. Okay, I'll just leave it for now, let it recuperate. Okay, so that's it finished. Hopefully it will all take good. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like these hanging off the edge of the pot. Take them out altogether, I think. So that's it done. Proper stone wall is in. Maybe I'll get a bit of water and we'll just give it a light spraying. Okay, so that's it done now. I'm just going to give it a light spraying just to kind of wash off the outer part of the stones. Try not to wash out all the soil we put into the crevices and the moss. Give the back. Well, I'll actually give the back a. Let's see, this back moss here. We could, while we have it in here, could just give it a bit of a pruning. Now it's starting to get quite thick. It still hasn't taken too good to the soil yet, so I'm not going to do too much styling with the moss, but back here we will have to do some sort of a styling, make maybe kind of bushes, or I don't know yet what we'll do, but it's quite plain at the moment. It's kind of looking like a field, which it's actually supposed to be looking like, but that's what it is supposed to be, a field behind the wall. The miniature thyme there is starting to grow well, so eventually that will be coming over to the front of the wall too. That looks quite good when you trim it back and turn it into a little bush. You see the moss is still quite loose. So I'll give it a good water now when they go out. Okay, so that's it, more or less done. Just clean the edge of the pot here. That's it done with its stone wall. So if you like what I'm doing, you like my channel, please subscribe, and if you have any comments or any ideas or anything, let me know, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.